What's going on, guys? We are going to try and jump right into this break tonight and get right underway. We do have a couple of leftover spots available, as well as one big name who hasn't been paid for yet. So we'll make that available as well. I have some pretty new cases here, so we'll have a lot of boxes to choose from for our jumbos and our hobbies. But we're going to get it all started pretty quickly tonight. Appreciate pretty much everybody getting stuff paid for in a timely manner. We just finished up our second break that we ran through our Facebook group of 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum, which was released this week. Absolutely love the look of the cards, so I went and picked some up. And from the rips we've done so far, it has been a really, really fun set. I don't know if anybody here is, besides being a prospector, into Topps Chrome at all, but Topps Chrome Platinum is an absolutely beautiful set this year. And a lot of cool hits out of the break tonight. I have a couple up in the background I'll show off when we finish off picking our boxes here. But let's get right underway doing that. Mike, what's going on? Hopefully an Aiden Smith heavy break for you. Let me drop in the remaining leftover spots before we pick our boxes. We have two leftover auto onlys. That'll be a $2 lot there. Marcheco and Stanley Consuguera, Mets prospect there. We have 13 players per division left over. So 13 pros for the American League for $8 for that spot. 13 players for the National League left over. And it's $8 for that spot. If anybody's interested in adding more to their lots, I can put the PayPal Venmo information up on the screen. We have our rookie lot, which is 6 total players for $8. That's Canario, Rafaela, Andy Rodriguez, Gavin Williams, Jordan Adams, and Samad Taylor. And then we have our insert-only lot and our buyback lot. The insert-only lot would be all of the top 100 players who only have cards in the top 100 set. That's $10 for that lot. And the buyback lot would be any player who has a buyback card, a buyback auto in the set who is not listed on our auctions because they're very rare hits. So I believe that's everybody in the buyback set. I believe. Don't quote me on that. But that's $5 for that lot if anybody's interested in picking that up. We have Chris grabbing the firsts lot. In this day and age, here's the PayPal Venmo information for you. So PayPal is hoticebreaks@gmail.com. Venmo is at hoticebreaks. And in this day and age, let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight, because I know I'm not going to be able to match your name up on here to your order from eBay, so I want to make sure I can match that up accurately. So we have Chris on the firsts. We have in this day and age on the buybacks. And let me know. You have Volpe. Perfect. Thank you. Volpe spot. And the insert only going to Thomas G. In this break, $10 for the top 100 spots that only have top 100 players cards. So that is, let's see, for example, Andrew Painter would be one of them. First one that came to mind. So Thomas G, just let me know who you had purchased in the eBay auctions tonight, and that spot is yours. So in this day with the buybacks. Okay. So if anybody wants that insert lot, let me know, and that's still available. We also have the 2 vet lots. Yeah, no problem. I understand. No worries there. So we have the rookie lot and the 2 vet slots available, and let's see. Keenan, the buybacks were already taken by in this day and age. So that one was already gone, unfortunately. So we still have the leftover rookies. That's 6 players for $8, 6 rookies there. We have 13 National League Pros available for $8 and 13 American League Pros available for $8 if anybody's interested. And in the meantime, let's choose our boxes. So we have 3 hobby boxes, 2 jumbo boxes to pick tonight. So starting from the top of this big stack, we have box number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The first 3 people to list a number between 1 and 7 can choose the hobby boxes that we're going to break tonight, and then we'll do our jumbo boxes. Number 3 for Michael, number 6, and number 5. So we had in the days, Michael and Keenan getting in first. So 3, 5, and 6 are our hobby boxes, and then we'll do the same thing for jumbo boxes. So after Thomas listed 4, we'll go to the jumbo boxes. So the next 2 numbers listed after that, we have box number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chris picking. Whoa, yeah. Screen down. Yeah. Now everybody knows that I'm doing this on a Surface Pro, which can collapse. All right, we have Chris with number 4, Billy with number 4. Chris with number 1, Billy with number 4. So number 1 and number 4 are our jumbo boxes for this evening. And let's see, almost a happy Memorial Day to everybody. By the time we finish this break, it'll almost be Memorial Day on the East Coast. We got a 94-94 game on in the background between the T-Wolves and the Mavericks. I said in the last break that looked like the Mavericks are about to run away with this. Now all of a sudden it doesn't look like the Mavericks are about to run away with this. For anybody who's interested in joining additional breaks, the insert only is still available if you want it in the days. And let me know in the chat whether we want to go with a hobby box or a jumbo box first. I mentioned before that before this ran a 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum break. These are some of the hits from that one today. The Francisco Alvarez Blue Mini Diamond Rookie, Yogi Berra on the Gold Wave, Hank Aaron Rose Gold, and a Cole Reagans Refractor Auto. So some cool hits out of that break. Definitely enjoyed that. We'll probably be running more of that through the Facebook group, so I just dropped the link for that if anybody's interested in joining the Facebook group who isn't already a member. And between me and Ishii Breaks, we'll be continue to run plenty of breaks through that group as well, in addition to our eBay breaks. Skeens went for 200 plus. I don't remember exactly. Hobby first. Too much at not. What does too much at not mean? All right, so we're going hobby box first. We got the T-Wolves up 1. Do we still call them the T-Wolves, or are they just the Wolves now? I don't watch a ton of NBA. All right, everybody. Good luck with the break tonight. We just do one more refresh. I think we might have had one more decent size spot that hasn't been paid for from a buyer I've never seen before with almost no feedback score. So if anybody's interested in picking up Gunnar Henderson, Skeens Orange Auto to 25 coming out tonight. We've actually hit a Skeens Orange spotlight out of this product already. I have to imagine that card's going for close to $1,000 now with how hot Skeens market is. We also pulled the gold with the Skeens Auto Superfractor out of class of 2023 out of Bowman draft last year. So that has to be the second biggest, maybe third, top 5 at least Paul Skeens cards that have ever been released. I have to imagine that card's going for an insane amount of money right now. The person who got it sent me at PSA 9s, but still I have to imagine that card is going for a crazy amount now. So hopefully he held on and sold it now. Let's see, sent backs and inserts. You got it. Thank you for doing that, and you are good on both of those. We still have the 2 pros lots And the rookies lot available if anybody's interested. Henderson spot 1750 if anybody's interested. So whoever says, now that we have the price out there, whoever wants Gunner in the days, fast fingers today. You got it, man. Usually it's Brian or who else are our guys who always are quick to catch all of the leftover lots and the unpaid for. But in the days, fast fingers today. That spot in eBay, I just canceled that order and it is cleared for you in the days. Gunner 2 in the days. Gunner, Thomas G, you were behind in the days on that one, so do not send payment for that one because it went to in the days. Unpaid magic is a real thing in our breaks for sure. And Gunner Henderson magic is a real thing. That guy is the real deal. Corbin Carroll making a little regression in his second season, but Gunnar Henderson is unbelievable. 17 home runs already this year. Maybe MVP type numbers coming out of him, if not this year, at some point in the not too distant future. Yep, Michael, it's true. Unpaid magic is a real thing in our breaks. All right. We're going to go down stacks here. So we have our first hobby box here. I'm going to open up all of the packs in this first row, and we're going to go down each stack to keep things moving. For those of you who, unlike Michael, are not used to our breaks, there's a Gunnar Henderson. I'm going to sleeve up all of our Chrome firsts and our big hits live in the break. But if there's anything you see that I do not sleeve up live, please let me know, and I'm happy to sleeve it up. But all Chrome cards will be sleeved up before they get mailed out to you guys, always. We are looking for one auto in this first hobby box tonight. 3 autos in the jumbos, 1 auto in the hobby. We're going to skim through the papers. We got some nice rookies that we're looking for in the papers. We have a Jackson Holiday Bowman AI to start off our Chrome inserts tonight. There is an Aiden Smith and a, let's say, Walker Jenkins in the papers. We're still going to skim through those. Ethan Salas starting off our Chromes, and Jackson Holiday starting off super hot. 2 cards in the first 2 packs. Samuel Zavala prospect power-up insert. And somebody was asking for an Aiden Smith heavy night. I think was that Michael? Who was asking for the? It was Michael asking for the Aiden Smith heavy night. Well, he's on the board in the first row. Let's see. Unpurchased rookies are still available if you want the Meb. Luis Angel Acuna Chrome. We got to show you Ohtani paper. Judge is on fire now. I saw a stat. Oh, we have our first auto, and it is a very nice one. Although Wisenhunt has a little bit of a high ERA in the minors right now, he's still a guy who will guaranteed be in the major leagues in the not too distant future for the Giants. Their number 1 pitching prospect, lefty pitcher there. Carson Wisenhunt getting our first autograph of the night with the base auto. We have an Anthony Hueso Chrome. Homer Bush. There's Gunner. We have a top 100 of Edgar Cuero. That one is in the insert only lot, so that one will go to in the days. We have a Ryan Burrows Chrome. Luis Guanipa. Ellie. Sleeve up all of our Ellies. Brock Wilken getting our first Lunar Refractor, so a nice way to start off with the Lunars. Another Holiday, an Aiden Miller, so off to a pretty nice start in this first row. Kevin Sim. Marco Luciano, who made a pretty rough error against the Mets this week, but not enough for them to lose the game yesterday. They took 2 out of 3 from the Mets. Ryan Lasco and Josue De Paula finishes off our first row. All right, we got the Lasco Chrome, the Ellie Paper, Burrows Chrome, Wazo Chrome, Otani Paper, Aiden Smith on the board for Michael. Jackson Holiday, 3 cards in this first box. Brock Wilken with a Lunar. Good way to start the Lunars. Wizenhunt with our first auto. A nice way to start the autos. And Aiden Miller was our, I'd say, biggest prospect to hit Chrome in that first row. So overall, a nice way to start off the first row of the first hobby box. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so Meb grabbed the leftover rookies. And I can't tell in the days where if you were asking about how much it was for the auto firsts, the 2 auto first spots, the lot was $2. So a dollar for each player is how we calculated that one. And if you're interested in that one is still available. That's Consuguera and Marcheco, I think was the other one. Eves asking for some loose Angel Acuñas. We got 1 Chrome on the board in that first stack. Some M's, says Tess. I'm assuming that's Mariners M's. Julio with a home run today. I had a bet on them to beat the Nationals, so I appreciated that J-Rod home run today. Seemed too easy. Woo against Patrick Corbin seemed very obvious. And went according to plan. What was the final score in that game? Actually, I stopped paying attention after it was 4-0 because I had a first, if any team or if they lead by 2, the bet automatically closed. I assume they won that game. We have a Henry Davis Bowman AI insert. We have Yoelan Cespedes in paper. Jaron Elkins getting a Chrome first. Spencer Jones Chrome. Junior Caminero paper. Dominguez Rookie of the Year favorites insert. There's our guy Paul Skeens with his mustache. We have a James Wood Chrome. We have a mini diamond first coming up here of a Yankee. Oh no, Arjun Namala. That's a beauty. We're off to a very hot start so far in this one. Namala getting a Chrome and a mini diamond in the hobby box. Cole Young Chrome behind that. Roderick Arias top 100. Filippo Dittori and Michael Arroyo Chromes. There's J-Rod and a Yoelan Cespedes Lunar. This first box. Good picking, whoever picked this box. Carson Rucker first. Camilo Diaz. Chrome. Drew Jones, Prospect Power Up. Estuar Suarez and Brooks Lee. Dealing with some injuries to start this year off, but could see the major leagues at some point. Let's see. You know what? With how hot Skeens is, we'll top load all of our Skeens cards. Sure, Suero. Do we think that based on the first 3 outings, Skeens is going to be the pitcher of his generation? He hasn't given us any reason to think he wouldn't be. You have 4 cards top loaded out of that second row. That's a nice way to do it. Arjun Namala, maybe the nicest of all of them. I haven't looked at his stats, but I've heard some really, really good things about the Blue Jays' first rounder, 20th overall, Arjun Namala. Same about Yoelan Cespedes. So getting some real nice cards for some big names. Seems like Aiden Smith is actually selling a little bit better than Arjun Namala. I guess they are both first rounders for and playing pretty well, but I personally am a Namala guy. 9-5 Seattle today. In the days, the 2 auto firsts are still available. And we also have our 2 pros lots. So there were 13 pros in each of those, an American League lot and a National League lot. I could drop that information back into the chat one more time if anybody's interested. I think it was In the Days was asking what was still available. Let me know if you want me to drop that information back into the chat. Those 13 player lots were $8 each for anybody who is interested. We are at the halfway point of box number 1 of 5 tonight. Let me try and keep up with the chat. Let's see. Spokenite? Does that mean you're from Spokane? Michael, I am a huge Gonzaga fan. Corbin Carroll is sort of your neighbor, Tess. That's awesome. Hopefully he can sort things out. I have faith that he will. Let's see. Could be if he does not hurt his arm. Paul Skeens. Ooh, not saying he's overrated. Got to put a pause and pick up your daughter from our friends. Michael, we'll see you back in here soon. Throws awfully, and I see a UCL problem in his future. Let's see. Sell all Skeens before the Instagram babies get onto their next trend. That's funny. It's possible. All right, Yamamoto getting a paper card there. Jackson Churio, Bowman AI. Capri Ortiz, Chrome. Justin Crawford, Chrome. Nick Gonzalez is off to a very nice second shot at the major leagues. Gonzalez has 4 home runs, over a 300 average for the Pirates in his first month in the majors this year. Colton Ledbetter, top 100. We have Felix Morabel first, Brock Vredenberg, Chrome, Ronnie Mauricio in paper, Jason Dominguez getting our Rising Infernos box hit. That's a beautiful Dominguez rookie right there. Emmanuel Bonilla and Max Clark Chromes. Nolan Shanawell getting a paper. Roman Anthony prospect power up. Walker Jenkins getting on the board for the first time in Chrome. Alberto Rios Chrome. We have a green shimmer coming up here. Or no, it's a Braden Taylor Aqua Shimmer. And I believe, if I remember correctly, that goes to Meb and the American League lot that he claimed on the Facebook page. So Meb, if I'm correct, congrats to you. Luis Baez first. Baez is absolutely on fire in the minors. Jace Young also getting a Chrome there. Christian Vaquero with the top 100. George Lombard paper. Cooper Pratt Chrome and Maui Ahuna Chrome. So 3 nice rows to start things off tonight. Beautiful Dominguez there with the Rising Infernos box hit. A bunch of nice names out of our Chrome firsts. Cooper Pratt and Luis Baez, 2 guys, especially Baez, off to an absolutely incredible start this season. I think he's number 2 in OPS in the minor leagues, if I remember correctly, or at least out of top prospects, according to MILB.com. Braden Taylor, the first rounder for the Rays with the Aqua Shimmer. And Walker Jenkins adding to our list of Chrome first big name stars that we're hitting in this first one. Jenkins, Namala, and what's his name? Aiden Miller, all getting Chrome first so far in the first box. Shota is better than Skeens. I love that take. Shota has been incredible so far too. Can't wait until we start to see cards of him. In the Days taking the autos. The total for all 3, let's see, that separately would have added up to 8, 16, 18. I'll make it 16 for you. I'll drop 2 off since you're picking up all of these leftovers in the Days, and I'll give you all 3 then for $16 instead of $18. Oh, Chris took the 2 auto first. I'm sorry about that. So just the vet lots are available. Thank you, Chris, for correcting me on that. We have looks like we might have a refractor to 499 coming up. The PCA homer. Oh, Meb, I saw that PCA home run. That was unbelievable after the pitcher threw at him twice, and then he absolutely crushed a home run. Dylan Cruz, Bowman AI insert. Jose Rodriguez, first chrome. Jet Williams, chrome. We have an Anthony Solomito. That is in the insert only lot. Samuel Basayo. Didn't realize Basayo was a catcher. Travis Honeyman. We have a sky blue Estuar Suarez paper. And Manuel Tejada. Roman Anthony. Heston in paper. We have Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year favorites. There's Dylan Cruz paper. Jacob Wilson, speaking of guys who started the season off absolutely smoking hot. Jackson Churio, not necessarily smoking hot to start his major league career, but he's had a respectable season. George Walkow, chrome. Xavier Isaac. Robbie Snelling, top 100. Robert Kayaz, first, and Trey Morgan. Kayaz, another one of these guys off to a really good start. Now we need Cruz to heat up and get on that boat of the guys from this product that have been off to really nice starts. My two favorite prospects from this set so far who haven't really caught onto the hype yet are Baez and Kayaz, based off of their early season stats. If they could continue hitting the way that they've been hitting, then we may start seeing rises for those two. All right, we have one box down. We're going to jump over to our second hobby box. Let me just catch up with the chat. Acuna tore his ACL. Oh, it's official that he tore his ACL. That really is a shame. As a Met fan, I can say that. Yeah, mega boxes of Bowman. Get some Mojo refractors coming up. So in the days, if you want, the two leftover pros lots, I'll drop them from 16 to 14. Since you still did grab all of those lots, I'll still honor the $2 discount. So 14 if you want all of the vets that I had posted before. And if you need to drop them back into the chat, I can do that. You sent? All right. You got it. All right. I have you marked down for that. We got Dallas trying to close the game out. Let's see. I mentioned this in the previous break that we did tonight, but I said I would mention it again in this one. I would think, Meb, you've probably heard of this story, but if anybody else has, it's been a really fun story over the last couple weeks. Meb, have you seen the Division III baseball tournament and the story with Birmingham Southern? A wild and fun baseball story there. Let me get these first packs open, and then I will talk about that a little bit more. They're going to play longer than the college exists. That is it. Yep. So Birmingham Southern, as an unranked team, went into the Division III baseball championship or playoffs. And the situation all along would have been if they made the finals, the school is going to no longer exist after the 31st of this month. So they've now made the finals, so they'll be playing in the finals for a school that no longer exists. All right, starting off this second box, we have a Max Clark Bowman AI. Colin Houck, and Ryan Clifford. Couple Mets Chrome cards there. Dylan Lesko, top 100. Kendall George and Brando Mayea Chrome. We have one of these purple Paisleys. Daverson Gutierrez, that one going to Meb, I believe, as well, with the prospect lot, number 18 of 199. I believe Gutierrez was in the National League prospect lot. Mike Bovey and Enrique Jimenez Chromes. Ronnie Mauricio, Rookie of the Year favorites. There's an Aiden Miller paper. Ralphie Velasquez and Spencer Nivens Chromes. Diego Benitez and Tayshaun Walton. Jace Young, top 100. And our final two Chromes of the first row are Yohan Fran Garcia and Jack Hurley. So there's been a lot of other fun stories around that Birmingham Southern team too. One of them being that Adam LaRoche's son is on the team, and apparently when Adam LaRoche was on the White Sox, they asked him to stop bringing his son into the clubhouse so much, so he left the team. Another fun story being before the semifinals yesterday, they apparently, I think it was 9 players from the team got food poisoning. So 2 of them were in the hospital for the game, and a bunch of them were on IVs in the dugout to treat the food poisoning, and they still managed to win the game and make it to the championship. So I'm sure that'll be a fun baseball story that we get a documentary about in the next couple of years. I wonder how they're if the school still has enough funding to pay for their trip to the Division III finals, or if they're going to have to do that on their own time. Looks like we have our Infernos coming out here from the second box. Our first one was Dominguez. Tarleton won the WAC baseball tournament and cannot go because of a waiting period. Oh, I hate that. That's one of the craziest NCAA rules that I hope goes away. We have an Ellie Bowman AI. Douglas Gould first. Marcelo Meyer. Colson Montgomery, top 100. Tony Ruiz. Moving over some of this paper stack that's getting really large over here. Tony Ruiz Chrome, Rainer Arias. Xavier Isaac, Rising Infernos, our second Rising Inferno of the day. Esmil Valencia first, Jackson Merrill Chrome. Jackson Churio Prospect Power Up. Adrian Santana and Tamar Johnson Chromes. We have, oh man, Michael's not here. Hopefully he gets back soon and catches this one. Aiden Smith Lava Refractor, number 167 of 399. He asked for an Aiden Smith heavy night, and he's getting it so far. Ryan Vanderhey and Yanquiel Fernandez Chromes. Cole Young, top 100. Augustin Ramirez first. And Brian Acuna Chrome. So a few nice hits in that second row. Aiden Smith, I've heard some good things about him too. I haven't seen his stats. I know that in the Mariners prospects roundup on the call-up, they said some nice things about him as a guy who could emerge as a nice prospect. But right now, not one of their top tier guys yet. But that is a very strong organization. So not easy to be a top tier prospect in the Mariners org. I was talking to my brother yesterday about who the Mets will eventually trade JD Gonzalez for. And the name that popped into my head that I would love to see would be sending JD Martinez at the trade deadline to the Mariners and getting back Lazaro Montes, and then not re-signing Pete Alonso. Although I guess there is a good chance that Lazaro Montes doesn't ends up being a DH more so than a position player. So maybe he doesn't end up getting all that many reps in the major leagues as a first baseman. But Mariners, a deep organization that could use a little extra push to win that fairly weak American League West right now that they're currently in first in. And the way that JD Martinez has been playing, the Mets should get a nice prospect for him at the trade deadline if we don't get our stuff together. Well, who does Imanaga play for? Imanaga plays for the Cubs. Tess. Jung-Ho Lee, the Giant, who is out for the season with a dislocated shoulder, I believe. I'm surprised that dislocated shoulder is a season-ending injury. We have a Junior Caminero Bowman AI rookie card. Raylan Heredia, Cam Collier. Ethan Salas prospect power-ups. Anthony School first chrome. Cole Foster chrome. We have golds coming up here, I think. Gold or yellow? Let's see what it is. It's a first. A royal, maybe? Oh, Eric Torres. I believe that was John Crane tonight, and I believe his only spot was the auto-only Eric Torres. John, if you're in the live right now, gold Eric Torres auto number 37 of 50. First time we've seen an Eric Torres, and it's tonight on the night when he was your only guy. Herman Ramirez. Sabin Ceballos. Ethan Salas, top 100. Nazan Zanatello and Garrett Forrester chrome. We have another Ellie paper there and a JD Gonzalez lunar glow refractor. Johnny Farmello and Roderick Arias chromes. There's a Yamamoto paper. Mason Wynn, Rookie of the Year favorites, and Enrique Bradfield Jr. and Colson Montgomery rounding out that third row. Let's get some stuff sleeved up from that row, including the JD Gonzalez Lunar Glow and the Eric Torres Gold Auto. I feel like the gold autos are tricky this year because these frames are definitely yellow. It's gold around here, but hard to... That's definitely a yellow frame on the outside, on the top right, bottom left. But they are gold, the gold refractors this year. Ramirez, School, and Heredia getting first chromes there. And we are on to our fourth row of box number 2. Heard a rumor that the Mets might deal Alonso before the trade deadline. I mean, honestly, at this point, are the Mets competing in the next 3 years with the Phillies and the Braves? It would be tough to see. So do you trade him and try and get some really big-time prospects for a guy who you would think could be a big-time impact bat in the postseason if somebody wants to get him? I'm not against shopping him around and seeing what kind of interest they could get. As crazy as it seems to say that I wouldn't want Pete to continue to be a Met, that average in the 220s for the last 2 seasons is tough to build a franchise around. Which there was so long in his career that he could hit for average, like a 260, 270 hitter for a while. There were times where he was over 300. It's not what he's doing anymore. James Wood, Bowman AI insert. We have a Ramon Landetta Chrome, Dernish Valdez. We have a Curtis Mead Rookie of the Year favorites. We have a mini diamond coming up here. Mac Horvath and Rock Riggio Chrome. Oh, there it is. Paul Skeens getting some color. Paul Skeens mini diamonds, not numbered, but a refractor for the number 1 pick and hottest name in baseball right now, Braden Taylor and Drew Jones. Jackson Jobe, top 100, and Colton Ledbetter, refractor to 499. Brock Porter, first chrome. Elijah Green, chrome. There's a Jason Dominguez. We have a Gabriel Gonzalez, lunar glow. Luke Adams and Yoandy Morales, chromes. Prospect power up, Matt Shaw. Yoendry Vargas and Lazaro Montes, rounding out our second hobby box. Do we want to switch it over now and do a jumbo box before we finish up the last hobby box? Or should we go straight to hobby box number 3 before we switch it over to and do our 2 jumbos? Cunha out for the season. Yeah, that is definitely a shame. Like I said, even as a Met fan, it's a shame to see one of, if not the best player in the leagues go out with an injury like that, especially being that it's the second time he's going to miss significant time for the Braves in the last few years. Last time they won the World Series, though. So Braves not dead just because of that. Adams, Morales, Porter, Landetta, and the big-time hit, Paul Skeens on the box hit mini diamond. That one's getting top-loaded for sure. So 2 boxes, 2 really nice mini diamonds. Arjun Namala and Paul Skeens. Let's see. I'd go for all the junior Caminero cards, including papers and inserts. Yes, that is correct, Greg. And I absolutely love Caminero, so nice pickup on him. I think we'll see him significantly contributing to the Rays at some point this season. Shifting over some of our cards before we get into box number 3. Oops. That's how we're shifting over some of the cards. Let's see. Probably not, and they could get a ton for him. Yep, I assume that's, let's see, Jumbo Hobby Jumbo. I like it. In the Days and Meb. Good call there. So Jumbo it is. We'll see 3 autographs next. Hopefully we'll see a little bit of orange in our final hobby box. We haven't seen orange yet, although the first 2 boxes have been very nice. Yeah, like I said, as crazy as it is to think that I would be happy trading Pete at this point, we don't seem to be doing much. So something needs to be mixed up in Queens, and maybe getting rid of our power hitting 220 hitter in the 4 spot is the move that has to be made. You'd have to imagine they could get back somebody's top prospect for Pete. Hopefully somebody who'd be major league ready in the next couple of years. Let's see. I'm going to do 2 packs at a time here, since there are a lot of cards in each pack. All right. We have a Jason Dominguez Rookie of the Year favorites rookie card. Braden Taylor, top 100. Ben Williamson first. We've got a nice coalition of firsts going so far. We got a good variety, a little bit of everybody. Byron Churio, Sebastian Walcott, Alfredo Duno, Brooks Lee, base chromes. There's a Jordan Westberg paper. We have an Aqua Lunar Crater coming up here, and I believe that one's going to Meb as well. Yetta Aranamo in the National League lot. Jordan Lawler, Bowman AI insert. Lazaro Montes, Rising Infernos box hit. Blake Mitchell, top 100. Wyatt Langford, Chrome. Carlos Silva, Abby Ortiz, George Lombard getting on the board for the first time, and Jet Williams. Lombard, Dominguez, Lazaro getting hits, as well as our base chrome firsts of Silva, Abby Ortiz, Churio, and Williamson. And Meb, I think this is Meb's third refractor hit so far in the first three boxes. Yada Aranamo, Aqua Lunar Crater. So those leftover lots paying dividends again. Let's see. King Shoei Auto, please. That would be incredible. We would love to see that. I'm pretty sure he has some insert autos in this set, so it's a possibility. Looking for Gino Grover, Chris. Chris, is the first time we didn't have a Gino Grover family member take Grover in one of our breaks. Let's go with this pack first. We have a Camilo Diaz in the back. Dominguez paper in the front. There's King Kodai from Queens. George Lombard, Bowman AI. George Lombard prospect power up. Drew Romo, top 100. Anthony Baptiste, chrome first. Blake Mitchell, Josh Rivera, and Antonio Anderson all getting their first chrome hits of the break. Ronan Anthony, is that Roman's brother? His British brother, Ronan? Chris, you had a Gino purple last week. I haven't seen a Gino yet in any of our breaks, which is sad since we had his family member in here chasing him. Let's see, we're still searching for our first of three autos. We should have one in the stack somewhere. And there it is, Jeffrey Rosa on the base auto. So 2 auto onlys out of our first 3 autos. Base auto there for Rosa. Pete Crow Armstrong Rookie of the Year favorites. Yandri Vargas top 100. There's an Arjun Amala paper. Jacob Gonzalez Chrome. Bryce Eldridge. John Cruz. Jared Dickey and Trey Morgan. Jason Dominguez paper again. Marco Luciano, Bowman AI. Evan Carter, Rising Infernos rookie card. Samuel Zavala, top 100. So it looks like we get 2 Rising Infernos in the jumbos. Tony Blanco, Chase Davis, Alan Castro, Max Wagner, and Davison Gutierrez finishing off that second row, or those 2 packs at least. First time we've seen the Met Jeffrey Rosa with his auto only card in this set. We have just switched it over to the Cardinals-Cubs game. Who's that with the goggles pitching? Brian hit one of Gino. There's a Caminero paper. That one going to... Who asked about him? Greg? Yeah, Greg. Looking for some nice Lawlers for Eves. Whoa! That's a first in a long time. Carlos Sanchez, 1 of 1 printing plate. Looks like the black printing plate. There we go. A 1 of 1 tonight. Carlos Sanchez. Paul Skeens behind that with the Bowman AI. Jackson Churio, prospect power-ups, and Josue De Paula. So congrats on the Carlos Sanchez spot, getting a Chrome first, but then also getting the 1 of 1 printing plate. We have a Dylan Cruz, Bryce Matthews, John Weimer, and Xavier Isaac. So got a Dylan Cruz there in the same pack that we got a printing plate. I can't remember when the last time was that we pulled a printing plate. I want to say it's been at least a year and a half. So I love that. I'm a big fan of printing plates, even a little more so when they're autographed, but we'll take that 101 anytime. Cool hit there. And we got Dylan Cruz on the board as well with a Chrome. Our second and third, at least, Paul Skeens cards. Got I think actually our third and fourth, at least, for Skeens. Adding a Bowman AI Bowman AI insert to the Mini Diamond Refractor. We have one of our 3 autos out in this box, and we have a 1 of 1. That's our first 1 of 1 out of 2024 Bowman. We do have a couple, 1 number to 5 and a 25 of 25 auto of Walker Jenkins that we hit in our first break. Ellie De La Cruz paper there. Bowman AI, Sebastian Walcott, Austin Wells, Rookie of the Year favorite, Colt Keith Top 100 inserts. We have Yoel Cespedes Chrome, Brock Wilkin Chrome, Gabriel Gonzalez, and JD Gonzalez. Roman Anthony, there we go. There's Ronan. Samuel Zavala, the now White Sox, with the Lunar Glow Refractor, and Walker Jenkins Top 100. Another Carlos Sanchez in paper now. Going for the Carlos Sanchez rainbow in this row with the printing plate, the Chrome, and the paper. Tommy Troy, Brooks Brannon, Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Naylor, and Jackson Churio Chromes. Is Porter Hodge? Is it Porter Hodge? What? Porter? Meb, what's the Porter Hodge question? Cubs kid. Oh, wearing the goggles? No, it looks like it's Assad. I've not watched a ton of Cubs games this year, so I didn't realize that Javier Assad wore goggles. There's an Ohtani. Paper. Only paper, though, there. We have a refractor auto of Anthony Huezo. The Houston prospect getting an auto to 499, 477 and 499 there. Huezo Inc. Solace prospect power up. Zach Veen Top 100. We have Isaiah Drake Chrome, Matt Shaw, Samuel Zavala, Felnin Celestin, and Travis Honeyman. I've been pronouncing it Felnin. The call-up pronounced it Felnin, so I'm going to go with Felnin Celestin now. They convinced me to change my pronunciation of Lazaro to Lazara, or from Lazaro to Lazaro, and now they convinced me to change Felnin to Felnin. Got called up last week. MLB debut 10 pitch inning 3. Wow. Okay. Almost. What do they call that? Is it just called a perfect inning? Or is there another name for that? Still have one more auto coming out of this first jumbo hobby box. A refractor and a base so far, in addition to the printing plate of Carlos Sanchez. Bowman AI, Arjun Namala. Rookie of the Year favorites Marco Luciano and Xavier Isaac, top 100. Dylan Cruz getting paper. I think that's 2 Cruz papers to go along with his 1 chrome and at least 1 insert on the board so far. Samuel Basayo, Jose Rodriguez, Estuar Suarez, Carson Rucker chromes, Cole Young. We have a sky blue paper, Alexander Canario. Whoever grabbed the rookie lot, getting color there. Alexander Canario, sky blue. And Ben Williamson for the M's getting our 3rd autograph of this first jumbo box. Ben Williamson, base auto. Felnine Celestin getting our Lunar Glow. Jared Jones, top 100. That going to the insert only lot. Robert Cayaz. Nice chrome card there. George Walkow, Jacob Wilson, and Manuel Tejada, and Michael Arroyo. 1 more pack left out of our first jumbo, 3rd overall box of the night. That leaves us with 1 hobby and 1 jumbo left after this. So you see, we have Assad against Sonny Gray in this one. All right, final pack of box number 3. All 3 autos already out. Let's see if we can get any more color in this last one. We have Yamamoto and Ellie papers. Prospect Power Up, Walker Jenkins, Jackson Holiday, top 100. Certainly top 100 for Jackson Holiday. Filippo Dittori, Arjun Namala, another Paul Skeens, Jaron Elkins, and James Wood. So nice collation in that last pack. Our 3rd Paul Skeens chrome or higher. 2 chromes, 1 mini diamonds, 1 insert, and I'm sure I remember at least 1 paper. 2nd Namala chrome. All right, we are going to head over to our last hobby box next. I'm going to clear a little bit of space in the stacks for that. And let's head to that hobby box. So 2 more boxes to go on the break tonight. Already a bunch of nice hits on the board. See what we can add to that. It's been a pretty well distributed break. Sharing the wealth amongst the hits with a couple really nice ones, including our first 1 of 1 of 2024. Last one of one we had was that Paul Skeen Superfractor class of 2023 auto. Definitely worth a couple more dollars than that Sanchez printing plate. But I'm sure the Sanchez spot will go home happy tonight with that one. With no complaints. Let's see. I saw a few new faces in the break tonight. Of the new guys to our break tonight, what teams are you guys fans of? Let's see, of the people who I can remember here, we have a Phillies, D-backs / Rockies. I've heard Mariners a couple times tonight. We have an Orioles fan here, Chad. Yankees. Oh, Yankees fan in the days. Yankees. Are you a New Yorker, or just a Yankees fan? We are based out of New York City. Braves from Keenan. Eves, Padres fan. Go to the Somerset Patriots game, so I guess that answers that question. Uh, 916 in your name. Is that the San Diego area code? All right, we have a Colson Montgomery Bowman AI. Byron Churio starting off our collation of firsts in our last hobby box. Roderick Arias. We have a Yamamoto, probably means another Ellie coming up soon. Adele Amador, top 100, going to the insert only lot. Ben Williamson and Colson Montgomery Chromes. Wyatt Langford getting our next Rising Infernos hit. George Lombard getting on the board for the second time. Marcelo Mayer. Brock Wilken prospect power up. Abby Ortiz on the board for the second time. Rainer Arias Chrome. Esmiel Valencia getting a purple refractor. We haven't seen many color refractors come out in first so far in this break, but there's an Esmiel Valencia, numbered 114 of 250 there. We have a Carlos Silva Chrome, Jackson Merrill, Marcelo Mayer top 100, Wyatt Langford, and Termar Johnson Chromes. So Chrome first of Silva, Ortiz, Williamson, and Churio. And I heard there's another, not Churio, another Cespedes, young Cespedes in the Twins organization. I wonder if we'll see him in a set soon. Not a top 15 prospect in the organization yet, but I believe he's either 18 or 19 years old, so still super young. Esmiel Valencia purple refractor. Let's see, Marlon Jones, despite being named Marlon, is a Braves fan. Going against his Marlin brethren and being a fan of another team in division. Can't wait for Jackson Merrill rookie cards. Can't wait for a Jackson Merrill rookie patch. I got to break some more Topps update this year. Didn't break any of it last year, so I didn't have the opportunity to pull any of those debut patches. But I love that product, or I love that the idea of having that auto patch. Would have loved to be the owner of the Kodai Senga, but I believe it was pulled. All right, second stack of our final hobby box. We have an AI Ethan Salas, JD Gonzalez Chrome, Yoandy Morales Chrome, top 100 Lazaro Montes, Gabriel Gonzalez, and another Lazaro Montes in Chrome. Adrian Santana getting another hit, numbered to 399 lime green paper. Brock Wilken Chrome, Ryan Clifford, Nolan Shanawell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Probably not, but he's having an okay season. Yoel Cespedes, Chrome. Brando Mayea. We have Josue De Paula getting an Aqua Top 100, numbered 102 of 125 there. I believe De Paula is in the base set, so that'll go to the De Paula spot. Miles Naylor first. Enrique Jimenez first. We have another top 100. This one, Jacob Wilson, also in the base slot. Aiden Miller first. And finishing up that row with Arani Hernandez and Spencer Nivens Chrome. So a couple of color hits out of that second row. De Paula on the top 100 Aqua to 125. Home run by Goldschmidt. Second homer of the night. Well, responsible for all 4 runs for the Cardinals or in the game. Lot of nice firsts there. Headlined, I would say, by Yoandy Morales and Yoel Cespedes and Brock Wilkin. All nice prospects from this set. Let's see. Philly fan Bradley, but shell out enough for the Aiden Miller spot. Yeah. I'm finding it increasingly tough to not like you guys as a Met fan. As much as I've always hated the Phillies throughout my life, you seem to be a likable team right now and a likable fan base in terms of just the love of the game in general. So my Philly hatred is probably at an all-time low right now. It's the most I can give you. The best Marlins do go to other teams, says Keenan. All right, into row 3. I don't believe we have our auto yet in this box. We do have an Elijah Green on the bottom of that stack. We'll put that right over to the side into the stack. We have a Drew Jones, AI. Felnin Celestin and Yanquiel Fernandez, Chrome. Noelvi Marte, definitely not going to be the Rookie of the Year this year. Samuel Zavala and Brian Acuna, Chrome. Filippo Deturi, keeping us hot on the mini diamonds. 3 nice mini diamonds. Skeens, Namala, and Filippo Deturi. Matt Shaw and Dernish Valdez. Kodai Senga in the paper. Alfredo Duno, top 100. Isaiah Drake, Rock Riggio Chromes. We have a Lunar Glow of Ronnie Hernandez. Carlos Sanchez getting another Chrome card. And Drew Jones. Jason Dominguez getting some more paper. James Wood, Prospect Power Up. And Jared Dickey, Chrome. So you have 3 Tops Now Merrill rookie cards. Which Tops Now was it? Was it the ones from the series in his debut in Korea, or did you pick up other ones? I would have loved to pick up the base, the game used base that they created of Jackson Merrill, but I was not quick enough to spot that they had created that and missed out on the opportunity. I think it was somewhat reasonably priced compared to the Jackson Holiday that I think I paid $349 for. That they take 80 to 100 days to ship out, I think. So by the time I see that Jackson Churio, maybe he'll be back in the majors. Although it doesn't seem like the Orioles have much need to rush him there with all of the production they're getting up and down that lineup. I did see Kobe Mayo seem to have suffered a pretty serious injury. I don't think season ending, but sad that he will miss some time with how hot he's been in AAA for the Orioles. Who's the Orioles AAA team? Oh, it's annoying that I can't remember that off the top of my head. All right, we should have our last auto in this row. D-backs all day, Meb says. Goldie just homered. Yep. We have Soderstrom, AI rookie. And an Antonio Anderson and Davison Gutierrez chrome. Spencer Jones, prospect power-up. Josh Rivera, first chrome. How you, Lee chrome. There's our last auto. Oh, my God, that is a beauty. One of my top 5 guys from this set, maybe top 2 or 3. Ramon Ramirez went cheap tonight, too, $13 for the Ramon Ramirez spot tonight, and he hits a refractor auto. We've been doing pretty well on the auto-only hits tonight. That's the nicest Ramon Ramirez we've hit so far. Blake Mitchell and Cam Collier. And there we go. This is our second one of these case hits, which makes sense. Since this is our second case. Marcelo Meyer, is it 54 anime that set's called? Dalton Rushing top 100. We have an Anthony Baptiste, Cole Foster, Chrome, Miles Naylor getting the Lunar Glow, Alfredo Duno and Sabin Sabalos chrome, another Ellie paper, Pete Crow Armstrong Rookie of the Year favorites, and our final 2 cards of this box, Sebastian Walcott and Garrett Forrester. But that box didn't have anything too notable in it until the end there, and all of a sudden became maybe the box of the night, even though that first box was really nice. The Meyer anime case hit and the Ramon Ramirez refractor auto, I would think that may be our auto hit of the night. So I'll put that Meyer there, and let's get the Ramon Ramirez top loaded. See, I'll switch out the Eric Torres, and we'll get that Ramon Ramirez up there. That is a beauty. 316 of 499 for the Venezuelan catcher. Notable because of the strong lineage of Venezuelan catchers in the major leagues, many of them coming from the same town. All right, final box of the night, guys. Someone just said that the Toro kid is legit. I've heard that too. So yeah, that last mini diamond was definitely a nice one that we hit for Turi. Let's see, debut, his first home run. Total Eclipse. Who we're talking about? Who had their debut, first hit and first home run? All right, we have our final box empty. Anyone want to trade AA minor league baseball card sets? I love that. Do you have Somerset, I'm guessing? Who would be the headliner in that set? We have a lime green paper rookie card of PCA. Nice one there. Jackson Holiday AI, George Lombard Rising Infernos. Couple nice cards there. Jackson Churio top 100. There's another Paul Skeens paper. Aiden Miller paper. Felix Morabel and Capri Ortiz firsts. Ryan Lasco, Aiden Miller first. And Yanquiel Fernandez chrome. Nice PCA hit there. Who are they talking? Is that Alec Burleson they're talking to in the outfield? Anybody watching the Cardinals game? Yeah, that is Alec Burleson in the outfield. Let's shift over our top loaded cards and continue through this last box. Dominguez is in that set. That's a card that's worth chasing out of the AA set. PCA for not an easy guy to hit color of, being a rookie in this set, although he does have a couple of inserts as well. So of the rookies, I guess he is somewhat likely to get a hit. There we have an Ellie paper, but a nice one there, showy paper. We have a Max Clark AI, Drew Jones Power Up, and Cam Collier Top 100. We have a Joanfran Garcia, Diego Benitez, First Chrome, Ralphie Velasquez and Mike Bove, and Jackson Merrill Chrome. We have a blue coming up in a refractor spot. Is it going to be our first auto? It is, and it's going to be a 2 Eric Torres auto night. John Crane. What a pick tonight with the Eric Torres spot, 100 of 150. That might be the nicest 2 auto break we've ever had of a player, getting gold and blue. Heston Kjerstad, Rookie of the Year favorites. Kevin Parada, Top 100. They have to pick it up to stay in the top 100 next year. Ryan Burrows. There's another Aiden Smith for Michael. Anthony Huezo, Ethan Salas, and Termar Johnson finishing off our first row. 1 auto out, and it is a color match blue on that Blue Royals jersey of Eric Torres. So we have, with KC, I guess we've done both of the color matches for the Royals tonight. We have a gold and a blue. So all the color match for Eric Torres. Very cool. Burrows, Aiden Smith, Anthony Huezo, Joanfran Garcia, and Diego Benitez. Rounding out the first row. 2 more autos, 3 more rows to go. There's a Yamamoto and another Ellie. A lot of Ellies on the board tonight. Another Ohtani on the board. We have a green grass auto of David Guzman. So a blue and a green auto in this one. Matt Shaw, Lunar Glow, Termar Johnson, Top 100. So we have 2 of our autos out in this box already. Green grass and blue. Jared Cerna on the board for, I think, the first time. Daniel Suzak, Dylan Head, Kemp Alderman, and Cole Foster Chromes. Nice Matt Shaw Lunar Glow there. Let's see. We'll be grabbing a few Vasilia sets. Meb for his local farm team. No way. We're going to get 2 case hits in one break. We are going to get 2 case hits, And this one is the Dominguez. Congrats, Dominguez spot. That is awesome with an Augustin Ramirez speckle behind that. Number to 299, Tyler Black, Matt Shaw inserts. Yadier Arenamo, Max Anderson, Colton Ledbetter. There's a Carson Wisenhunt, How You Lee. Walker Jenkins, AI, Noel V. Marte, Rookie of the Year favorites, and James Wood, top 100. So 2 animes. Carson Rockefeller in a chrome, Jacob Burke, David Guzman, and Kyle Teal. So I think we got every collation of firsts possible. I think everybody should get a chrome first who bought a chrome first spot. There's our Cam Collier on the bottom there, and we'll get a really nice night for the Dominguez spot. Already a nice night with a couple of good inserts, but now the anime hit to add to Meyer up there. And Augustin Ramirez getting a speckle to 299 as well, adding to our hits. Yeah, quite a night. This is without there being an absolutely monstrous hit, this has been one of our nicer breaks. Ramon Ramirez being the nicest autograph, which in my opinion is a absolutely beautiful autograph, but a couple of other things that could possibly help headline this break with the printing plate and the 2 animes. All right, we have another AI of Junior Caminero there. Samuel Zavala, prospect power up. Roman Anthony, top 100. There's a Dylan Cruz paper to add to his lot for tonight. Colt Emerson, Ty Pete, Luke Keeschel, Abraham Nunez, chrome, Saban Sabalos. We have a purple, what I'm calling Paisley paper here, and it's Jackson Merrill, our Jackson Merrill chaser. Congrats. Number 37 of 199 on the brand new purple paper set this year. Let's finish off this third stack. We still have one more auto coming. Shanawell, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tink Hence, top 100, going to the top 100, the auto only, insert only spot. Nazan Zanatello, chrome. Herman Ramirez, Anthony School, Rylan Heredia, Garrett Forrester, chrome. There is another Ellie AI insert. Ethan Salas, Rising Infernos, Noble Meyer, top 100. Tony Ruiz, Douglas Glode, chromes, Johnny Farmello, Enrique Bradfield Jr., and Roderick Arias. Chromes finishes off that third stack. And we have one more auto still to come. We do have 2 colors out of this one, so unless we get a triple color auto jumbo, there's a chance we get a base on the last one. But it is a nice box already with the Ramon Ramirez out and our second anime hit of the night out on the board as well. As well as the Eric Torres blue auto. All right, final row. Thomas G, which hit was yours? Was it the Dominguez hit? All right, let's see. Start off with that first pack there. And there is our base auto. Oh, it's a nice one. Riku Nishida. Second time we've hit him. He is a big chase in this product. Base auto there. The I believe that's Japanese kanji signature. Roman Anthony prospect power up. Luis Baez top 100. So a nice autograph to finish off there. Okay, Augustin Ramirez, Vanderhei, Adrian Santana, Esmail Valencia, and Colson Montgomery chromes. We have a purple of Anthony School, James Wood AI, Lawler top 100, Lawler Rookie of the Year favorites, Jacob Gonzalez top 100, Brock Porter, Braden Taylor, Mac Horvath, Ramon Landetta, Marcelo Meyer. And our final Lunar Glow is Isaiah Drake, Miguel Blyce top 100. And our final cards of the break, Kendall George, Colin Houck, Yoendry Vargas, Luke Adams, and Rainer Arias. All right, let's get these final hits sleeved up, and we'll recap the break. Yeah, congrats Nishida spot. The auto-only spots did well tonight. I'd say 3 or 4 nice hits on the auto-only spots. School, Nishida, and Drake getting our final 3 top loads. And then let's recap the hits. We won't be back until Thursday when Brian's going to be running a 3 jumbo box break. And then we'll be back next Sunday with another one of these same format breaks. So let's recap. Lunar Glow, Isaiah Drake, Riku Nishida, base auto, Anthony School, purple. Ellie De La Cruz, AI, Jackson Merrill, purple paper, Augustin Ramirez, speckle, David Guzman, green grass, Matt Shaw, lunar, Eric Torres, blue auto, Aiden Miller, base, PCA, green, lime green paper, Eric Torres, gold auto, Miles Naylor, lunar glow, Filippo Dituri, mini diamond, Roni Hernandez, lunar glow, Adrian Santana, lime green, Josue De Paula, teal, top 100, Esmail Valencia, purple, George Lombard, Arjun Namala, Paul Skeens, base, Ben Williamson, base auto, Felnine Celestin, lunar glow, Alexander Canario, sky blue, Wazo, refractor auto, Samuel Zavala, lunar glow, Cruz base, Jeffrey Rosa with the base auto, Yadier Anamo, aqua, lunar crater, George Lombard, base, Colton Ledbetter, refractor, Gabriel Gonzalez and Wilkin, and JD Gonzalez, lunar glows, Aiden Smith, lava, Ellie De La Cruz, AI, Davison Gutierrez, purple paper, Suaro, sky blue paper, Jenkins, base, Braden Taylor, aqua shimmer, Rising Infernos, Dominguez to add to his hits, Namala, Aiden Smith, and Skeens, base chrome, Yohan Cespedes, lunar glow. Then our big hits, the 1-of-1 printing plate of Carlos Sanchez, Paul Skeens with the mini diamond, Namala with the mini diamond, Wizenhunt base auto, Ramon Ramirez refractor auto to 499, and our 2 54 animes of Marcelo Meyer and Jason Dominguez rounding things out. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining our breaks tonight. And like I mentioned, we'll be back on Thursday with another 3 jumbo box break with Brian on issue breaks. And I hope that everybody has a nice Memorial Day tomorrow night. All right, everybody. Have a good night.